Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akmal Afhamuddin bin Shamsul, and today I would like to introduce you to my new project, which is Tongkat Istiwa. So, Tongkat Istiwa is the device used to determine the direction of our Qiblah, where the direction of our place to the Kaabah, where we face our face to Kaabah every time when we want to pray. We as a Muslim need to pray 5 times a day as an obligation to the command of our God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. The most important thing in Salah is facing the Kaabah. When we face the Kaabah, that is the direction of our Qiblah. The direction of our Qiblah is determined by the position of Kaabah and our place. The bearing angle between the Kaabah and our place is determining the direction of our Qiblah. So, the easiest way to determine the direction of Qiblah from our place is by using the Tongkat Istiwa. Tongkat Istiwa is used to determine the direction of Qiblah easily by the public, whether it is correct or not, every time we face the Kaabah to perform our prayer. So, what we are waiting for? Let's get the direction of our Qiblah. What we are looking here is the prototype of our Tongkat Istiwa, where it is only consists of 2 different things, which is the stick and also the base to plot our shadow. As you can see here, I've already drawn 3 different circles with 3 different diameter. Why do we have to make these 3 different circles? Because it is easy for us to plot the shadow from any circle that we want. If we miss one circle, we have another circle to make sure that our plot is correct, because we need to plot the shadow from the same side of the same circle. As for now, my clock shows that the time is 10:50 AM. So, at the first circle here, I'm gonna plot the first X, where the shadow is over here. So as you can see, after we plot the first shadow at the first circle, we need to determine the time taken at here. So I'm taking this shadow at 10:15 AM. So we can wait for the other time where the shadow reach the other side of the circle, so we can plot the second plot. And if we miss the first circle, we can have a backup plot where the second circle we're going to plot after this. Now we are going to move on to the calculation part. In this calculation, we are going to use the trigonometric theorem by using this perfect triangle and notating that the angle here is the angle alpha. The adjacent line over the angle alpha is 10 cm, and the opposite line on the angle alpha is the x. And then the x is the one that we want to calculate and determine in order for us to create the line so that we can know the direction of our Qiblah. The 10 cm here is determined by the radius of the second or the middle circle on the base of our Tongkat Istiwa base. So by using the TOA, which is the tan rule, which is most of us already know, that equal to tan x equal to opposite over adjacent, which is when we substitute all the information we got from this triangle, we got the equation of tan alpha equal to x over 10 cm, in which the tan alpha is the 292.5 degree or 292 degree 30 minutes and 50 seconds. This angle, which is the angle between Malaysia and the Kaabah, then we need to minus with 270. This is because when we see here on the map of the peninsula of Malaysia, we can see that the bearing angle is calculated clockwise from north to the west, which is the direction of the Kaabah. but the direction of the Qiblah is at the fourth quadrant of this rotation, and we need to minus with 270, which is at the edges of the third quarter. So after we minus with the 270, we got the angle alpha to be 22 degree, 30 minutes and 50 seconds. By substitute all the information we got here, we can use the tan alpha equal to x over 10 equation, where we can get the x value to be 4.14 centimeter. So the x over here is calculated to be 4.14 centimeter. After we have done with the calculation, we can then draw the triangle like this one, which is this side to be 4.14 centimeter and this lower side to be 10 centimeter, which is the radius of the second circle on our base, and this is 4.14, which is the x value that we have determined already, and angle over here, which is the angle alpha, or the 22 degree, 30 minutes and 50 seconds. Then we can cut off this triangle to be used on our base next time. So we have done plotting our second point over here, which is we plot around 2:40 p.m. and we point it as the east way. So after we point both of the point, we need to make a straight line between the point intercepting 2 points to make the west and the east line. After that, we're going to make the north and also the south line by using the perpendicular line, which is 90 degrees from this straight line. After that, we have already cut off our triangle from what we have calculated earlier, and then we can place it over here. As we place it over here, we can see that the x value of 4.14 cm is the value where it is the difference between the west line and our Qiblah line. So after we make a straight line by using that triangle, we can see that our Qiblah is pointing into that direction. So that is the simplest way to determine our Qiblah direction by using our Tongkat Istiwa. So after determining the direction of our Qiblah by using the Tongkat Istiwa, we can use that direction as our reference to make sure that when we want to perform our prayer, we will face the correct and accurate direction where we will face the Kaabah directly. This method can be used anywhere, everywhere, and also anytime, as long as there is a sun, you have one straight stick, and also you know what time you are going to record the point between the shadow and the circle overlapping on the ground. You also need to perform this method on the flat ground and also on the open white space like open field or anywhere that doesn't have been covered by anything that can cover the shadow and the sun. That's all for me today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe in order for you to know what else that I want to make in this channel. See you soon.